What it do? Checking in again for these lyrical breakdowns. So stay tuned. So I decided that I wanted to do my song Ecstasy for my album Losing What I Never Had. I say from first glance, first listen, whatever, the song is about like basically my experience, my deep spiritual experience with a woman. But in all reality, like when I actually like tap in, it's really about my experience with my own self, trying to find myself at a higher level. So it's gonna be playing in the background while I'm like breaking the shit down somewhat, like you might hear a few words, whatever. I'm tired, I just got off work, but I decided to do this shit. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I'm gonna just kind of just keep it brief as much as I can, I guess, and I'm gonna see where it take me. So basically, to start out the song, me saying, you a visual representation of beauty. Partially, I spent my time to get to know you was truly absolutely attracted to your fractions. I'm woozy, spinning my mind like a top. Candlelight wine in a good movie. You put on the show, the series is there to unfold. The flowers get thrown, the bouquet can go for your glow. You the moon to my sun, crescent nights have begun. Waiting the time to become all these things just for one moment to experience. Having me delirious, faded through delirium, inspiring me to come further. So basically, that's encompassing a whole. It's basically encompassing me piece by piece, experiencing these things that's bringing me to a point of enlightenment. Because when I say lotus flowers get thrown, basically I'm saying, how can I put it? The lotus flower is 1,000 petal flower. Somebody arguing. The lotus flower is the 1,000 petal flower. So with me saying that I'm throwing it, it's like in a sense a representation of marriage, or some type of matrimonial union. Like it's just something to bring to light. No pun intended. Something to bring to light of the experience and what am I trying to say? I'm having deja vu, bro. That's crazy. So basically, I'm having a spiritual experience. This is my another level of my spiritual awakening. So I'm telling y'all, with me throwing the flower, that's representing the phases that I'm going through. So the phases of the moon, a lot of people have negative connotations about the moon, or even denotations about what the moon is and what it represents. But in the essence of what the yin is for the yang, it's kind of like I'm the yang experiencing the yin. So I'm in the outside, or the male masculine figure experiencing the feminine experience, the chaotic but beautiful experience. You know what I'm saying? So the next lyrics is, ecstasy is more than a pill, pop it back for real, show me an everlasting thrill. After that, I'ma chill, going back home to gather my thoughts while I'm alone. Put my feet up on my throne and wonder what you like when I'm gone. Capture you in your best, at your worst, I can rest while the world at the rest. If I can deal with the stress. So that's just me saying, whenever I'm done with the experience, I kind of just sit back and just kind of be in a different body, you know what I'm saying, a different mindset. And I allow myself to process all of them emotions, process every emotion that I went through, all the thoughts that I thought or didn't think, you know what I'm saying, or anything that just has to do with that experience. I'm able to just take it all in at that moment when I'm by myself, and when I feel like I'm safe at home, and I can just sit there through all of the bullshit that the world has going on, and I can just realize that my world is being experienced just as much as the outside world is, and probably more, So that's just the first verse. So I had somewhat of a debate with somebody about this first line because it is very obscure, I guess you could say. So basically, with me saying that, I'm basically saying that no matter what's going on, like, you know how you just zoned in on like something or someone, and y'all, or basically you zoned into someone, y'all lock eyes or y'all lock energy together, and it's just y'all two in that experience with each other. Nobody around is really like there for y'all, but y'all too. And you know, it's basically like a void. A void can mean emptiness or whatever, but in a sense of how I'm trying to convey it, it's more just like dancing in an empty house. You know what I'm saying? It's not like super literal. I'm not saying it like that. I'm basically kind of like, the void is just a more spiritual, I feel like a more like, not spiritual, but a more, I don't know. I feel like it was a way to just basically like fully explain like the experience in a different way. Like it's otherworldly. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. It's you dancing in another world. You're not on Earth no more. You mentally, spiritually somewhere else, and you experiencing that experience with that person or even yourself. So the next lines go. The party is where we at. All you gotta do is relax. Let the DJ bring it back. This whole song, so shake it fast. I grab your hand and lead you to Neverland. Peter Pan and tell us, man, cause I got my girl in the hand. Surprised by your enthusiasm, your passion burn like acid. You know you the main attraction. Yeah, watch camera action, all the more for the cast. Had me loaded, ready to blast. Like that for my chance. You live is evolved, that's romance. Got that twin flame feeling, you know the spiritual healing. Yeah, this is strange. So basically, I'm saying, it's leading up to a point where a realization is starting to happen between the people or yourself. For you and your higher self. For me and my higher self. I'm sorry, I speak in second person a lot, but the experience basically is being realized. It's being understood to a point where the confusion is not there no more. So basically what happened with me is that as I started to recognize what was happening around me, what was shaping to be, what was supposed to be, I noticed that the love within inside of me, that was inside of me, is starting to be more like fulfilled, more joyful, and more foundational. You know, whether that's physical, spiritually, whatever. Like, so yeah, let's continue. Listen, strangers, we learning your love language is dangerous. You can turn into turn more nameless. You know how to take this pain. You say it's not living so painless. And you and there's no confusion. Confusion's the creed of the ego from delusion. So basically, that's just the conclusion of what happened. You know, you realize that you come to a point in your journey that I came to a point in my journey where I was able to fully realize in that moment, because there's more moments I'm still finding myself. So I realized in that moment how special that moment was, how incredibly life-changing that moment was for me. A lot of my trauma is not physical. I had a pretty good life, so I can't sit up here and say I had any really much physical trauma. Most of my trauma came from my spiritual experiences. I never really dived into a lot of like things outside of like the norm. But I learned about things. I heard about so many different things. But still, just, I don't know how to explain it. It was a bliss that I reached, and it was a moment in time that wasn't even time. It wasn't framed. It was a moment where I felt, not to say this in a boasting way, but untouchable. I feel like life was just allowing me to be whatever the fuck I wanted to be in that moment. And to be honest with you, I just wanted to be what love is, what I feel love is. You know, everybody got their own idea and meaning, but you know, like, love is what it is, and you can't change it. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like I needed to be what love was. So I kind of just, I don't know. I'm still chasing that. It's a fleeting experience. The more I learn about myself, the more I run into it, the more I encounter it again, and I'm able to just learn myself more. It makes me happy to know that I'm able to put it in this form, because when I go back and listen to this shit, it's a beautiful piece of art in my eyes. Some people might not like it, and that's fine, you know. But for me personally, like, this is something that I came here to do, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna change this for nothing and nobody. This is for me to experience and for me to relate to y'all, and for y'all to experience in your own way. You might be able to experience the same thing I experienced. You might be able to understand that if you already experienced it. You know, like, that's what we're here for. You know, God experiences itself through all of us, I feel. You know, that's just my take on it. So what I'm taking in is what God is showing me, and what God is showing me, God is taking in. Like, it's a cycle. It's the ultimate cycle. It's a divine cycle. And I'm getting chills talking about this shit. Like, I know this shit for me is real. Like, I'm not like trying to be too far-fetched with it, but it's, I don't know. I could be going deeper, to be honest with you. I really could, but I'm not gonna do all that. I'm gonna let y'all pick y'all brain if y'all really want to get into it, and I'm gonna let y'all experience on y'all journey. So for y'all who stuck around and actually listened to me, bro, like, thank you. Like, much gratitude to you, much love and respect to you. You don't gotta be utilizing time to watch me, but basically what I'm saying is that I want to be able to, in essence, teach and be able to relate to and grow with y'all. This is what we hear. That's what my community is. If I was to have one, for real, you know what I'm saying? That's what it would be. Learning, relatability, and growth, and more to it than that. But those would be the three things. You know. Someone had a problem. I'm gonna just say someone had a problem with me in that song, and they thought it was about just me talking about a woman. And I mean, my experiences in the physical realm be what it is. You know, if it's about a woman, it's about a woman. But it's really about my experience. It's really about what I went through and what I understand. You know, it's deeper than just that connection. It's a connection with my what I feel like God is. So, you know, hopefully that shed light on, you know, the misunderstanding, and to correct it and let it be what it really is. You know, it's all love for me though. But thank you again for listening. Like, you don't know how much I appreciate y'all. If it's one person, shit. If it's half of a person, like I'm appreciative, like, for real. So thank you.